And it does so encapsulate not just the things that we identify with, but the things that we mask with. You know, you and I are both sitting here. I think we probably each spent at least 30 minutes
Yeah.
making sure that our hair looked like this and our face looked as good as possible. And I don't know about you, but 90% of the time, I don't feel like all this.
No.
I really, really don't. I just want to be in my own skin and
Yeah.
shine my own light. And unfortunately, things like Zoom lights would make us look a whole lot worse than we actually do if we didn't do a whole lot of this, right?
Right.
So there's a compromise,
Yeah.
but absolutely, yes, to be able to recognize that within our heart of hearts, within the core of who we are this unique and just utterly brilliant light. And to truly embrace that with a greater sense of self than we do all these exterior and surface and very often false
Mm-hmm.
things. So yes, for me, that's what identification comes down to, is that it's always the embodiment and the fleshing out of some sort of a conceptual construct. It has no basis in reality. It's not an energetic, eternal state. It's a conceptual construct. It's a psychological archetype. It's a societal expectation. Or like you said, it's a label. It's a diagnosis. It's a definition. They're little boxes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little boxes. And yes, every single one of them is an additional hurdle or barrier or block to that true light essence that we all are. So however many more things we identify with or mask with or attach as ourselves, the more blocks and barriers and hurdles we've given ourselves to finding our true light and expressing that. So the question becomes, if we have internalized things that are in fact false, that don't have any eternity or any real substance, and for that reason, any real value, how do we undo that? Because that's what disidentification would be, right? It would be the undoing of that. And so for me, all things start with a narrative. They start with a story.